Arado versus... Oh! I forgot to switch my Creo into the right positions. This is a little bit awkward. What's up, agents? Zero here. Welcome back to some more EvoCreo. This is episode 5. If you remember, last time we took on Oddlayer, the regional area defender, or RAD, for Plante Village. We went ahead and got ourselves a Skalanka from him for beating him, and then we made our way across Largo Bridge and ended up here in Carbon City. Now, this episode, my plan is to actually go ahead and make my way to the Carbon Arena and take on the guys over there. However, before we do that, I actually want to show you guys some stats that I ended up upgrading in between episodes. So if you take a look, my character is currently at level 20, and you have almost 14,000 Zenny. Now, let me go ahead and take a look. Did I upgrade any stats? No, I did not. So I've got myself Businessman and Regen, which I already had. I don't know whether or not I did this in between episodes, or if I did this last episode. I don't remember. But I also have Recover, which basically means that when I catch a wild Creo, which I did not do in between episodes, if that's any surprise, that means they will automatically be fully healed upon being captured. Now, I did actually end up leveling up my Creo. Don't know why I closed the menu. So if you take a look, all of my Creo have different levels, and there is a reason why they're at different levels. And before I go ahead and say what that is, I actually went to Plante Arena and basically took on the tournament over and over again, because that is something you can legitimately do. The only problem is, once you defeat the tournament, you have to leave the arena building itself, not the actual platform where you do the fight. You have to actually leave the building and re-enter in order to do the tournament again, which is a bit tedious. I understand that, but it's still necessary. I did that over and over again until I was able to level up all of my Creo to where they are right now, and I said I was going to go ahead and mention why they're at the levels they are. So, Militia and Furnace, I stopped them at level 25 because I thought that was a good cap for me to take on the arena here in Carbon City. Furnace is fully evolved. He will not evolve again, and Militia does not evolve until level 28. Everyone else, Skalanka, Monkopod, Rado, their evolution is one level up from where they are. So Skalanka Monkopod will evolve at level 22, which Skalanka is extremely close. So Skalanka only has a few more experience points to go before he evolves. Rado, as you would guess, evolves at level 24. That's why I decided to cap them off where I did, because Militia, as I just mentioned, is going to take a bit more training to be able to completely level up. Skalanka, Monkopod, Rado, and Militia, again, I want to evolve all of them on camera, because I figured you guys might want to see that. So, now that I've pretty much explained all that, there is the one other thing that I want to go ahead and do. Let's go inside of this barn. If I go ahead and talk with this guy right here, so these Creo that he has behind him are called Najas, I think they're pronounced. They're spelled N-A-J-A. They're basically like snake Creo, and basically what this guy wants is to give us one of these Najas, but it's not going to be that simple. So let's go ahead and read the dialogue, because I kind of wasted a little bit of time. I heard about you from Lanos. If Lanos trusts you, then that is saying something, but I need to make sure that you are wise enough to handle Naja. I will ask you 5 questions that you must answer, which, before I answer any of these questions, I just want to go ahead and mention that I looked up the answers. Well, actually not necessarily looked up the answers, but did some experimenting to figure out what the correct answers actually were. So I'm going to be guaranteed to get all 5 of these questions correct. If you guys play this game with me, you'll at least know what the correct answers are. So if you answer them correctly, I will trust you with Naja, and else you have to study a bit more. Do you want to proceed? Of course I do. Okay, then let's begin. Question 1. Naja has 8 evolved forms. Is that correct? That would actually be correct. Next question. Question 2. When Creo evolve, they get stronger. Is that correct? That is actually incorrect. Creo change their specialization when they evolve. That's why it's better to wait before evolving your Creo, which is something, even though I probably should follow, I don't. Next question. There are 151 discovered Creo in Zenith. No. It's 133, which may or may not actually be the correct answer. I mean, I still got the answer correct as far as what he was asking, but how many Creo are in the world? From what I understand, the DLC that they have adds more Creo, which I'm assuming this doesn't include that. And they have been updating every so often to add a few more Creo in, so I don't know if 133 is actually correct. Next question. There are 9 elements that Creo can be. Is this correct? This one is actually correct. There are 9 elements: fire, water, earth, air, electric, nature, light, dark, and normal. Naja is the most awesome Creo ever. Is that correct? Well, we don't have really much of a choice but to say yes. Alright, bingo, obviously. Well, deal's a deal. You received Naja. Naja was added to storage. Naja is one of the wisest Creo. Respect it, and you two will go far. So we just got ourselves Naja. The problem here is that we don't have room in our party in order to hold Naja. That is one of the downsides. However, there is a way to get Naja. I know I'm wasting a lot of time before going to the arena, but I have a reason why I'm showing you guys all this first, because if you guys are playing with me, you at least understand some of what I'm doing. So if I go through here, if you take a look, eventually, yeah, we have ourselves Naja in the Earth area. So it's basically like the PC in Pokemon, if that makes any sense. Alright, so now I think I'm about ready to go ahead and head to the arena, which actually I just realized coming over here, there are some items on the ground that you can pick up here, and they're all different and they all do different things. So you've got yourselves some free items that you can pick up, which I think there's one, yeah, there's one all the way back here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Now, I will go ahead and say that these people that are here are actually vendors that will sell you Creo if you have enough money, which I already looked at all of them. I do not have enough. I might have enough if I do some grinding in between episodes, depending on how much I actually end up getting from actually battling in the arena over and over again. And apparently I can't go that way, but I did see a character I do recognize in a section that I can't actually get to. So I actually don't remember what on earth the arena actually is. Is it? No, there's a lab. I think I remember what I need to do with the lab, but I'm not entirely sure. Hold on. I think what I might end up doing, if I don't find it in the next few seconds, I'm just gonna edit out the part where it takes me to actually find. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that, because some of you guys might want to know where the arena actually is. So I'm just gonna look around, hopefully find it. Is it down here by chance? No, it is not. This episode is actually going to be a little bit longer because I decided I wanted to explain a few things. I felt that was actually absolutely necessary to do. So let's see. No, it is not down there. That just takes me to new part of Zenith. Is it somewhere down in this area? No, I was just there. Alright, so I'm assuming by this path, yeah, it looks like it's actually up here. And indeed it is. Okay, I wasted enough time discussing how I'm working on it right now, if that makes any sense. And now we just got 10 minutes into the arena. Okay, so let's go ahead, pay a small fee at 50. That's not too bad. Okay, so now the entire rest of the episode is going to be dedicated to the arena. so let's go ahead and talk to the referee. Welcome to the arena. Please go to your starting position. Alright, so let's see what this is. Jelly Paladin, that's in the odd name. I will slather you like jelly on a peanut butter sandwich. There will be 3 battles in this EvoCreo match. Win all 3 to win the arena prize. Now prepare yourselves. The match is about to begin. 3, 2, 1, EvoCreo. And something I should have done before I started this battle is switched out my Creo, because I found out through one of the NPCs on Largo Bridge that it's actually useful to use water type moves in this particular arena, which means Skolanka would actually be extremely useful. We got level 15 Naja versus my level 25 Furnace. I think I should be fine, and I have at least a water move available, so that should make things a little bit easier. And something I did not mention is I actually have a few new moves for each of my Creo, especially my Furnace has a new heal type move, which Heat Magma gets the fire in your heart going, heals, removes chill, and gains power. It's called Phoenix Fire. I'm not going to obviously use it right now, but it is going to come in useful. It doesn't have a regen ability like some other healing moves actually have, because I did look it up. But it is useful, so I do in fact want to go ahead and switch my Creo. Let's go ahead and send out Skolanka, because hopefully I'll be able to evolve Skolanka in this fight. That's what I'm hoping I can do. So as you can tell, all apart from my healing move, Recover, they're all pretty much water-based moves. So I'm just going to hopefully be able to take these guys out without too much of a problem. And I do kind of have to choose my moves carefully, because there is the recharge thing going on, which I'm not going to complain about. It's a smart move. Alright, so Skolanka just leveled up to 22, which means Skolanka should now evolve. Alright. That didn't sound right. Alright, let's go ahead and get... Alright. Alright, Skolanka is now evolving, which is what I said was going to happen because of that fight. And he's now a Skaloon. Nice. Alright, I will persevere. Good motivation. Alright, so actually before I talk to this guy, do I want to switch out my Furnace? I think my Furnace should be fine. My Furnace should probably be fine. I just got my Skaloon leveled up. Perhaps I should work on working on my Rado and my Monkopod. I doubt I'm going to be able to level both of them up in this video, but I can at least try. Okay, so let's see. The guy says, let's give it our all. I know I'm not saying the names of all these people, but some of these people have some odd names that I don't know if I'm going to be able to pronounce. Alright. Second battle. What on earth do you have? One Creo. Alright, so let's see. Rado versus... Oh! I forgot to switch my Creo into the right positions. This is a little bit awkward. Alright, you know what? Whatever. I'll use Furnace regardless. Alright. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get any of my other Creo to evolve, and Furnace is now confused. Not that it's a huge deal. Either he's going to attack, which apparently he just did, or he would actually end up hurting himself, which is how confusion does work. Level 26. A new move, Flamethrower, that's nice. Not going to be useful in this arena, unfortunately. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and be smart and actually switch my Monkopod to the proper spot. That was a really dumb move that I make. I don't know why I did it the way I did. Alright. Let's see what you have. My Creo and I synergize perfectly. Let's see how we stack up against you. Alright, this is the last match. So once I beat this, I will beat the arena. But as I mentioned earlier, I have the ability to come back to the arena whenever I want to be able to level up my Creo. So let's see, Armaja. I'm assuming Armaja is an evolved form of Naja, just based on the title, and I did not mean to open that up. There we go. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is, but it's level 20 versus my level 21. This might not be an easy fight. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use... Why on earth did you switch your Creo? That doesn't make any sense. Alright. So let's go ahead and use focus. Why on earth are you switching your Creo? That's the second time. That makes absolutely no sense. Are you scared or something? Alright. Fine. Okay, so you must have used your special attack and you ended up missing. You use bite, that's fine. I'm not too upset and I missed. So let's go ahead and use focus again. Discharge, that didn't... Oh, that paralyzed me. I was about to say that didn't do much. Okay, I used focus. I don't know whether or not I explained focus or not, but basically what focus does is it allows me to be able to have a better chance of doing critical damage. Hurt itself while confused, and I'm no longer paralyzed. Good. I want to heal. And that didn't happen. Oh well. Too bad, Monkopod. Alright, so who do I want? Let's try my Rado. That did not go well. Alright. And Armaja has been blinded because of an effect that Rado has. So let's see. What do I want to use? I'm going to use Seismic Blast first. That was probably overkill, all things considered. Alright, so you just leveled up, which means you're going to evolve. No, actually, I don't want to do that. Okay, so, let's see, I think I have in my bag something in here, so, let's see, let's click on use Phoenix Drop on Monkopod. That did not do a whole heck of a lot. Rampage. Okay, you did not evolve. I mean, not evolve, you did not die. I said the wrong thing. Alright. So, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in my bag, and I have one of these Sheffa vials. I'm going to use on Monkopod. Okay, so Monkopod fully healed. And you're almost dead, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully at least do some amount of damage. I'm gonna do at least some amount of damage. I expected that to happen. Alright, so let's go ahead and send out Monkopod. Hopefully Monkopod doesn't faint again. Alright, so let's go ahead and use... Okay, you're going to use shock again. Thankfully, I did not get paralyzed this time. Okay, and I recovered a little bit of health from you, which is good. Which is something I actually forgot is a thing that happens from that particular move. Leaf Dart takes you out, good. And you leveled up. So I actually did manage to get both of them to evolve in this episode. Not too bad. So I just... No, you Pokemon, so I just not managed to beat... Okay, so we've got ourselves Monkopod evolving, which that's a really cool animation, by the way. Monkopod is now a Kentropod, nice. And Rado is evolving. That's also a cool animation. And now Rado is now a Freddo, I think is how it's pronounced. So I will have to spend some quality time with my Creo. So we did actually manage to get all 3 of our Creo to evolve in this episode, which is not too bad. I'm actually happy about that, so let's see. We've got ourselves an Earth Gemma. Feel free to stop by and challenge the arena again anytime. So that phrase that he just said, as I mentioned, you can come back to the arena at any time. That just confirmed it. So if I really wanted to, I can come back at any time that I really want to, and I think I may actually end up doing that. Now, this is effectively where I'm going to end off the episode, but before I actually do so, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little sneak peek as to what we're actually going to be doing next episode. Because I feel like you guys might know what I'm about to do, but at the same time, you guys might not. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. So if you remember, last episode we took on, and there's apparently, there's nothing. Is there something there? Oh, there was actually something back there. I didn't actually realize. Okay, I picked it up. Good. Alright, so if you remember, last episode, we had just beaten the Plante Arena, and the last episode we took on Oddlair the Rad. We actually have another Rad that we want to take on, and that's this guy right here that we're going to be fighting, and that is literally all we're going to be doing next episode. So actually, this wasn't too bad of an episode. Granted, my Redo, now a Ferretto, is down. I did successfully manage to evolve him. Skaloon is Skalanka. You get what I'm saying, did evolve. Monkopod did evolve into Kentropod, so that's actually not too bad of an episode. And yeah, that is, as I mentioned, where I'm going to end things off. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.